Check, check. Hi, everybody. There's Dana in there. How are you doing, Dana? Good to see you, buddy. Just doing a quick check on a few things. Yeah, we're a little choppy. You got it muted again? All right, how about now? Let's try it out. Tell me what you're hearing, Dana. Everybody else? Hey, everybody. It is Troy back here at Bar Run Forge. We're live. We're trying a few other things this evening, and we're going to try to run on the propane forge. We're making a cook set for our fire pit. Great to see everybody in here. We've got a few other pieces of technology we're trying out a little bit, and I have something else I'm trying out. For those of you who have seen him on the chats, this is my little boy. Back up here. This is my little boy. So
hey everybody, how's it going?
this is Eli. All right. Eli's going to help us out on taking care of the technology this evening. So when stuff goes bad, you can't blame me anymore. You got him at least for tonight. Hans, good to see you. Dana, good to see you, buddy. Like I said, we're going to try to make a fire pit cook set. I've got the forge started and got a few pieces that are heating up right now. So we'll give that a shot. We do apologize if there's some sort of jumpiness either on the sound or on the video, but we're trying a few new things. One of the things we're trying is we're gonna try this angle right here. So what you'll see over in one corner of the screen is what you saw in the interview, the beginning portion, and then this will be the scene that we are showing at the anvil. We don't have the overhead view tonight. We're having some technical difficulties with that, so we're just trying something new. So just hang with me. We'll try to make this as good as we possibly can. And for too long, we'll have some steel ready to heat and beat. Yeah, he ain't so little. That is for sure. I hate to ask him, but I'm going to ask him. Give us your stats, Eli. Yeah, no, right there on the mic. Okay, well, right now, right in the 5'10" range, right at 200 pounds. He's a little different in size.
Yeah, comparatively, I am 6'2", sitting roughly at about 260. So, a little bit different.
Yeah. And I'm going to say 6'2" is probably a little under, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, that's my little boy. Great to have him here with me today. And hopefully we'll get him in on some blacksmithing before too long. Hans, how are you, man? Doing good? Dana, Eli, is our sticker man. All these stickers back here, basically, this is our guy right here. Dana makes all those stickers, so that's he's the sticker man. Whenever we want stickers, he's the guy to go to. Yeah, we're getting some hot metal. Got anybody else in here? Not quite. I decided to go with the propane forge tonight, guys, because I just didn't want to stand over the top of a hot coal. I understand the propane puts off heat too, but that coke furnace, man, it absolutely blisters, and it is hot. It's still hot in here. We've had a couple rain showers, and it hadn't done much to cool things down. It's just kind of making things more humid. Sorry about those that were in on the stream a little earlier. Hopefully the guys come back. We had a few boo-boos. We were wondering what was going on, and then we went to shut everything down. We realized people were in commenting on the stream, and we didn't realize we were live. We were doing some test streams, and they weren't test streams. They were live streams, so unfortunately that's the case. Hopefully everybody kind of jumps back in. Got more stickers going out to blacksmiths. That doesn't surprise me in the least, Dana. Doesn't surprise me in the least. And Hans, can't wait for August, man. Cannot wait for August. All right, Eli, you ready to go to the anvil? All right, here we go. Start with 9/16 round. This is going to be our personal fire pit set, so just trying to basically make it the last. I know 9/16 may be a little overkill. Not that I've ever been known to a little overkill on anything. But all right, just basically squaring those up for the moment. How are we looking here? Dana, are you saying you talked to Evan and Neil and the hammer is on, or what? I know they had a conversation with Hans. We are unable to come to Vermont, so unfortunately we won't be able to come up there and do that. And we'll need those right now. Well, this certainly doesn't get it hot as quick as the cold forge, that's for sure. Going up there on the 8th. You're gonna have to get in touch with me, Dana. Find out when and where and all that kind of fun stuff. Yep. Little cold. I can't wait to really just get this forge going, just to see what it's like. See if maybe do some forge welding on that one. What's going on? August the 8th. Well, I will not be able to be there, but I wish I could. That would be a good time. Hey, Anson from Ivy's was in here. Yamez, some of those other guys. They were in on that practice stream. If you guys want to get a hold of them, get them back in here. We'd love to have them in on the chat and on the view. Actually see something going on. Yeah, I've had this gas forge up to where metal gets sticky, but I don't think it's hot enough to forge weld. I don't think so. Let's bring that dude out. In fact, that was a little tacky right there. Trying to keep it straight. Let them soak in there a little while. Not in any rush to get it done. Are you going up to Evans, Dana? Is that where you're going to try to do it from? Hans, have you got all those aluminum feathers done? That's what I want to know. We're putting the square taper on to start with, and yeah, Dana, right now you're it, buddy. Putting the square taper on, and then we'll bring the corners down, take it to round. Yeah, I hate that, man. I know Chris was in from White North. I don't know where all those guys went to, but we're here. Woo! It's warm. How we looking back there, Eli? Yeah, we're starting to get good and hot in here. I think we'll be able to work a little quicker. All right. Let's go back to the anvil. The die. The diphone die on us. Temperature. Got a little warm. Okay, are you okay with that? What do you say? Is that back up? Good? All right. Uh-huh. Dana said anvil cam froze. I think we got it taken care of, Dana. What's that? Holler. Man. Welcome in, Holler. How are you, buddy? Great to have you in here. Like I said, fellas, grab anybody you can, get them in here. We want to talk to them, want to see them. wobbly compared to the old one. Yeah. Yeah. It's Michelle, the Speaker of the House. Dog sitting. Oh. Smiley face. We like the smiley face. All right, check in with everybody. What Troy is working on tonight is our personal fire pit cook set with the side pieces, top brace, to hang pots and everything off of. Eventually everything will have a swing out. There'll be a swing out for a pot or a frying pan to go on. There'll also be a swing out for a grill. So on either side, you'll be able to have swing outs go in and out for a pan or a grill. There'll be a place to hold on the top to hold pots, things like that. So just the whole system that goes along with the fireside cook set. Now we're just working down the square tapers. get all the taper down to a certain point, and then we'll work it all to square, octagon, and round. The top piece don't work down quite as far. Essentially, it ends up as an eye to hook. If I'm going to hang it up, so it doesn't really have to have all the taper. As the other pieces. Part of the advantage of having the gas forge is put multiple pieces in. I can't do that on coal forge. I'd have 3 burnt up pieces of metal. You guys have some storms roll through. We've had some good rain today. So what's everybody working on in their shop right now? Probably get down to the taper that I want on the next sheet on that one. We'll see. Aww. Nobody listens. Poor Hans. About all the farther I want that paper to go. Kind of give an idea there what that's going to look like. So then we'll take the edges off, turn it to octagon, and we'll go around. Still too loose on the grip. Woo! Holler, we're starting with 9/16. 9/16 round. Mainly because I want to keep it for a long time around our fire. I want to be able to do good heavy items on it. So just a little bit better than half inch. Most of the fire irons that I make are half inch, and I've done them with square and round. This one I'm going with 9/16, and it will be round. Normally with the square I put a twist on it. And, I've got a nice jig here that I make the top with. We'll be able to see that here in just a moment, hopefully. Get to our taper here in just a second. Yeah, and I want to do it about the width of the anvil, so that's about right. I'm okay with that. So in the next heat, we'll start in on the octagon. Yep. Add a little bit to the taper there. Very similar there. All right. All right, let's check in, see what everybody's doing. Don't forget a rotisserie for a steer. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to make it that heavy, Hans. Although I'm sure some wouldn't mind. Maybe, I don't know, a pig? How about that? Like a whole hog, maybe? As I have said before, fellas, if somebody gave me the choice between a really good steak and a pretty decent piece of pork, I'd choose the pretty decent piece of pork. Pork is never out of season. Let me just tell you that right now. It is never out of season.
I personally would go for the steak.
That one's got a little ways to go. Don't mind telling you, it's warm. It is warm. Just electrical issues. I get it. What was your comment about pork, Eli?
I said I personally would go for steak over a pork chop.
Oh, man. I have failed you.
Not many things you and I disagree on, but I am definitely steak over pork. Let's came to a good pound of bacon. Bacon's hard to beat.
All right, we'll
settle on bacon.
We'll settle on bacon.
All right. I like me a good pork chop. I'm not going to deny a good pork chop.
Where is Chris from White North? This is the part where I need him right here. Because he's always got the patented John Switzer response in this situation. All right. Just starting the rounding process. Is that Bob Butte? Now, Bob, we got to stop for a minute. Eli, Bob, B&B Forbes, the ones up there right now.
Yeah.
The B and the B are the View Boys.
The View Boys.
The View Boys. It's Bob and his son, James. And when they started when they started their business, their page, James was a little dude in comparison to Bob.
Yeah. James
is growing up. So Bob, I want to show you. I've seen your little boy, and I want to show you my little boy. Here he comes. Okay. There he is. That's my little fella right there.
This is the second time I get on screen.
I know, second time on screen. How about that? I have come to the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, that I fed him too much. He was too well fed. Now, other than that, that is my clone. Even to the point that he acts like me and talks a little like me. And nothing I can do about it, he looks like me. Bob, do you think it's something in the water, or what's the deal? And I'm going to bring that one down a little bit more. Fill up that jug again. All right. A little chunky on me, but that's all right. We've got a repair for that. Bob, I grew up on a farm, and so did he. We don't call it a food bill, we call it a feed bill. Everybody stay put. I'm going to need some more water. It wasn't quite hot enough. God bless you, Dana. That's great news. I'm glad you get that opportunity. We're hoping to do that at the end of August. Toward the end of August. That tail off there so I can see those edges. Alright, one more heat, we'll be able to round it up. Woo, doggy. It's Chris. Man, I'm so glad you're here. I've been completely screwing up this whole square octagon round thing. I'm glad you're here. tell you, Eli, there's a bunch of really good guys on here, really good folks. And most of them, well, all of them, I've never met personally. But I've come to the conclusion that they'll do about anything for you. No matter what state some of them are from. Even got a Canadian in there. He gets upset with us because we do things on Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. I know they don't all sound like Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we finally, yeah, I appreciate you jumping in there, Eli. We're finally down to 81. We've had a fairly consecutive streak of 90 plus days. So it's kind of, 81's kind of nice. It's not 81 in here. Let's tell you that right up front. So most of you know the power hammer is done. We just got to go pick it up, and we're going to take it to a local machinery show directly to there and set it up there so that when that machinery show is over with, we can bring it here and set it up. And so welding is done on it, so we can go pick it up with the forklift and put it where we need to go with it, and then bring it back here, put it where we need to go with it. Alright, that's the last of the tapering on that one. The rounding. Same there. And so we'll do our cleaning up technique or trick here in just a second. Holy cow. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, he has been extremely helpful today to the old guy. I said before, I saw Mark Asprey do that. Daniel Moss, a couple other folks, and I really just like the way it kind of cleans it up. Apparently I'm not clean enough in my forging to make it that clean, but that's okay. If this helps, then that's what we do, right? And it throws sparks. That's fun. It's hot. Holy moly. We'll do that one more time. As long as I can take it. That is true. That is true, Chris. Alright, so there's what we get. Take a peek at it. It's kind of what we get. It's not perfect, not smooth exactly, but it is alright. We will certainly take it. And we'll go through a little bit of filing. That's not a drop forge, that doesn't count. Oh, while we're waiting, forgot to mention our 100 subscriber giveaway. Ye old mallet. The Osage orange mallet that we did following the Make a Mallet Challenge. We're going to finish this off with a metal banding around here to keep from checking. So that's going to happen probably this week. But that's going to be our 100 subscriber giveaway. Looking forward to whoever gets that. Still got a little heat in it. There we go. So that taper is done. That's as done as we're going to make it. Give that a quench. There we go. Just let that sit for a second. As I said, not perfect, but it does look a little cleaner when we do that, so that's what we do. Alright, taper number 2. There you go. Let that one sit off to the side. Hopefully, what time is it? 7:06? Yeah, we'll have time to do at least one of our turns, our twists, not our twists, the bends, make our hooks. Alright, one more in there and then we'll finish up the rounding. Do a little filing, put a hook on it. Chris, we were making camp irons, cook set to hang pots off of, and swing arm, things like that. Trying to think of the name, I just blanked. We'll eventually make, guys help me out, the thing that hangs down off of your cook set that has the multiple holes in it. At first I thought trivet, but that's not right. Trammel. Trammel. Thanks for helping, everybody. I can always count on you. If I can get the set done this week, we'll probably do the trammel next week, and then we'll work on the swing outs for the cook set. By that time, I will most likely be headed to Pennsylvania, or getting ready to head to Pennsylvania. Big Bird. Yeah, hey, Chris, do you think that you may have done it, buddy? You and I'm telling you what, I've got a wood burner kit. What if we put in wood burner right across here the words Big Bird? Eli Chris was the guy who said when I was done making that first mallet that it looked like Big Bird got hit by a Kenworth here in the shop. The whole place was yellow, man.
It's still hanging around here.
Yeah, it's still here. It didn't go anywhere. Alright, so get some of that scale off there. Put her in, and then we'll do our wrapping, filing. Go from there. Chris says do it. Big Bird it is. Big Bird.
Call it the Big Bird hammer.
Yep. The old Big Bird mallet. Always count on Chris. Whew. Now, while we're waiting on that other one, I'll kind of give you an idea. These points here go in the ground on either side of the campfire, and then the piece that I've got in the fire right now goes across the fire to hang. So essentially what we're going to be doing here real soon is we'll turn around and we'll taper these ends, and they'll get kind of a shepherd's crook. They'll be bent straight over and back up so that that piece lays right in like that. So as soon as these ends cool, we will get them back in the fire. Bob, what are you working on in your forge, buddy? By the way, Eli, I kind of like the way the color comes out with that view. See what everybody else thinks, but I think it's got a good color on it. Alright, enough of that. We'll do file, and that'll be done. I may go ahead and put the hook on that. On call for work. Well, I guess that's not a horrible thing, right? Give me a drink. 21 hours. Make that money. Yeah, I didn't get the other forge behind me. I tried it out this week. The other gas forge. It requires an air compressor, and unfortunately, the power, the electric service back here is not good enough to kind of sustain a air compressor of any size at all. I even struggle with my 110 MIG out here, so we're getting that taken care of very soon because we got to have it back here for the power hammer too. So. All right. Now, this doesn't take out all the lumps and the bumps and all that kind of fun stuff, but it does give you at least a little bit cleaner look. There you go. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put that back in the forge, and we'll make a hook on that end. Now this is the dig that I use for making those ends for the campfire irons. And we'll put the little curly Q in here, and then it wraps around there, and then we wrap it back around to go straight this way. And we'll see that here in just a little bit when I get the other one heated up. Bob, doing hammers is something that I am kind of eager to get going on. Just haven't tackled it yet. And I want to. I really do. Alright, what I'm going to try to do now is put the curly Q on and bend all in one heat. So we'll see how we can do with that. May or may not get that to happen. We'll see. Bump the forge. Yep, that's what I thought. Back in. Got her too close. Alright, let's see if we can get it done here. Pull that tip. Alright, so we got the initial hook on. Get it back in. Finish up the shepherd's portion of it. I have to work over the neck or the horn just a little bit. Yeah, Dana, I would love to see that. Let me catch up here. Yes, I agree. Every smith should make at least one hammer, no doubt about it. And I hope Dana gets to make one. That would be great. Evan's a good guy to be teaching you about that too. Holly says, "Was a good thing since every smith is supposed to make a hammer. It's a good thing his name isn't Smith." All right, so if you guys that want Big Bird, those of you who are subscribers, I think we're at 90 right now. So if we can get some folks to hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, and then we'll do a giveaway on that. And we'll have to come up with some sort of code word. You probably already know the code word. Right. All right, so wow, it's almost right on. I like it. Take one more heat at it. You can see what we're going for. I agree. I mean, you guys that are making hammers, and I mean, for me, it's the tool making. The tool making to make the tools has been, I don't want to say the intimidating part of it, but at least the thing to make me hesitant about it. But I'm looking forward to. I think by the end of next month, I'll have done it. And in about a couple weeks, will be my smithing anniversary. 1 year actually starting in as a blacksmith. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I know what I'm going to do at the end of the month for that. So I'm excited. I love doing this. This is so much fun. All right. Now, let's put that dude back in there. I did it again, didn't I, Eli? Said dude. All right. I think I'm happy with that. So there we go. That's what we're looking at. That will go across the fire that way, and that'll be able to be hooked on a hook. It's a good place to hook things. And there we go. So let's cool that off, and we can go on the other end. The other end gets a little bit simpler application. See if these guys can go back in. See, Amos, I'm not mean and cold like Adam. You know, call you names like pointless wanderer or something like that. That's not me. I wouldn't say anything like that. I wouldn't call you pointless wanderer. I would never do that, like Adam did. Speaking of which, Adam's usually in here. Where he's at? He probably hadn't woke up from his third nap or something. I don't know. Who knows? Hey, while we're waiting on that to heat up, and we've got a little bit of time left, I want to offer something up for you guys. Some of you guys know about the bell. We got a good shot on that, Eli? Okay. For those of you who know about the bell, we call this Dad's bell. This is a tribute to my dad, and if you want to know about it, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. But for those of you who ever come into the forge, or say for instance you're never going to get the opportunity to come into the forge, this is one of those places where I want to get you guys to have an opportunity to give a little tribute to maybe somebody special in your family, like a father or somebody like that. So, send those in. You send those in, like we're going to right now. We'll just give a quick ring for us. That's for Dad, and for my grandpa, Pap. So that's our tribute to them. If you want to send in something like that, we'll give you a ring and a bell for your tribute. We can do that while we're waiting on some stuff to heat up, or whatever you guys want to do. Because basically what we're going to do on the other end now is to make the tops, which have I'll kind of draw it out here. We just tapered these down to there, down to a point. And at the top, what we do is we'll make that go over the top. We'll make a hook and a little curly Q there. So if you can see that, we got the tapered end we already did. We'll take that up, bend it over, and then we'll make the hook out of it. Technically, we make the hook out of it, and then we bend it back over. And then the piece we just made will go over the top of that. I don't normally put on a second glove, but my hands have been sweating. I don't want to blister up or tear something, so. We're getting hot, though. Yeah, if you get the opportunity, you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook. On Facebook, I actually share an account with my wife, Michelle. That's Michelle Troy Roush, but that's where the Bar Run Forge account is also. That's where we try to share some things. We're on Instagram, on Twitter. So go check it out. Lazy. Try not to put the gorilla grip on the piece and the hammer. In the process, you get lazy, get loose. Yeah, sticker wall right back there. Plenty of room. So you guys jump right in. I got Evan from Oddwood. Got two from Dana. Got Kelly Mearns from Old Wolf. Myself. Roy Adams. Christ Centered. Just waiting on more. Love to have you guys. I'll certainly send you guys some if you send me some. Love to. Yeah, Dana said you must be some of the ones that Dana was getting ready to send out. Woo! Moving that 916 stuff where, yeah. Especially on an old man. Back in she goes. What? Welcome in to at least one of my top 10 favorite Aussies. At least top 10. At the very least, Adam, top 10. Great to have you, buddy. Good morning. So far, we have Canada, Australia. I'm trying to think of different countries. Canada, Australia, Massachusetts. Is that a different country? I'm just kidding, Dana. I've changed my mind slightly. The ends I'm working on right now are going to be the ones that go in the ground. I don't need them to be as steep a point as these over here, so we're going to do it a little different. I'd have said, "Oh shucks." Yeah, at least top 10. All right, 7:36. My hope is that we can get this last bit tapered down and at least get one of those top irons bent around there and go from there. If not, you guys want to stick around, we'll try to finish it up. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I don't need any more than that. Come on, Chris. What am I doing, buddy? You taking the screen away? That's fine. I just making sure. All right. Yeah, Bob, I think you're right. Maybe just a little. Maybe off just a little. It's warm. Sweating. Sweating. See, aimless now, you're just It's getting like crazy, man. Yeah, Adam, it's always, to me, is the thing that has impressed me about that forge is the quietness. I mean, obviously, compared to my, big blow-up blower, bouncy house blower, it's a lot quieter. But I cranked this one up this past week, and it's not near as quiet as that one. Mr. Crawford. Great to have you, buddy. How's Daniel? Great to have Daniel in here. All right, I believe on that one, we may start being able to round it out. James, the man himself. Troy Nader. Yeah, that's the first one for me, Daniel. James, you have started a problem with me. That is what has been affectionately named by Chris at White North Forge Big Bird, because it's yellow and it caused all kinds of stuff in my shop here. But you started all this, buddy. So we're going to name this Big Bird. This is what's going to be up for our 100 subscriber giveaway. So it's got a kind of rounded area, so if you wanted to shape something, and then a flat surface there. Locust handle. Nice straight grain locust. Locally sourced. Really locally. Let's put that back in. Some more heat on it. Move that steel. Yeah, James, my hope, I really do like this anvil, and I actually got it at Quad State last year. There's two things are going to have to happen. Either this is going to end up on a permanent base through the concrete right here at some point. What I really would love to do is put about a 300-pound German pattern, like a pitting house right in there. And I hate to, but put that dude up for sale. I mean, this isn't the Sprinkle Donut Forge or anything, but I do like my shop. Put another heat on that. Not gonna get too crazy with those. Those are going in the ground. I do like. This is. I do like the traditional cross peen. I bought this hammer, and this anvil at quad state last year, and I spent less than $325 on both total. This is my first hammer, my first anvil. Technically, not first anvil. I found my great-great-grandfather's anvil in one of our barns and cleaned it up and started using it the very first time. So. And every single one of you, always welcome here in this shop. Always welcome to swing a hammer on this anvil. All right, I'm liking that better. I do want to get up here a little bit more, so put her back in the fire. Go from there. Definitely working all three pieces at the same time. Well, it's going to wear you out, but. Yeah, the goal actually, Adam, is to go through the concrete right here and put in timbers at least 2 feet down in the ground, create a permanent base, kind of a tool stand around it. Alright, we will put one more heat on that one. Father said he wouldn't know how to move around in a clean shop. It'd be scary. I've talked to you guys about this before. I've had dirty shops. I've had filthy shops that are unkept. And it's unsafe. It's hard to work in. So when I started putting this shop together, there are other parts of the shop that aren't quite as clean as I want them to be and orderly as I want them to be. But working around hot metal and the way this stuff is, I wanted it to be as clean and safe as possible. So, yeah, definitely something I try to keep an eye on. Yeah, the 9/16 round, making it all round after you've got a 4.5, 5-inch or more taper on it. A little bit different than, maybe 1/4 inch or even 1/2 inch, 3/8, something like that. It's some effort. And these ends are not going to get the whole rasp treatment and all that kind of fun stuff. They're going in the ground, so this is pretty much the extent of what they're going to get. Sounds like we got some visitors coming in. And that's going to be the extent of that. Hi, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, my doggy. I got him. Hi, buddy. You come up. This is Barney. Everybody say hi to Barney. All right. My beautiful bride brought him out here. Say hi, Michelle. And Eli's dog, August, is outside as well. All right, so that's the end of that. This end is done. We'll cool it off. Finish up this end. heat this other end up again and do one of our bends. We've got just enough time, hopefully enough energy, to do that. There we go. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. Troy's better half. That is for sure. And Michelle, too. Holler, you take care, man. Great to have you in here. Appreciate you coming in. Like, share it, and subscribe. Right? Great to have you here, Holler. Come back and see us next week. This one's going to have a little bit longer heat on it in length as some of the others, so we'll just keep an eye on that. We got a long bend to have to make. The hammer work here is going to be kind of minimal, so we'll get our a bending jig out again. Yeah. It hadn't cooled down in here any, has it? Man, it's so good to have you guys. So good to have you guys. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot to a guy who's kind of just getting started at this. Have the support. And that's why I try to be as good as I can about supporting as many as possible. I will show you something that's, I'll go ahead and do that. It's over here on this part of the forge, and I'll at least make the first bend on that. After the guy who built this forge actually put a hardy hole on the side of it, so I can put hardy tools right on the side there. It's really handy if you're in the cold forge and you want to come out and cut something quick. Super handy to do that. All right, so I think I'm hot enough to at least do the curly cue. All right, I think I can do the first bend. That is true. Go past, a little past 90 if we can. Didn't quite get enough heat in there, so we'll go back in. Come back out with the other one. We may have a little bit better heat on this one. It can work quick. We'll have it. back in real quick. Bring it over to here. No, today Eli is Troy's Jess. My son Eli. Yeah, I say camera 2, Eli, and he goes to camera 2. Ow! Tell me if I went the wrong way. Well, almost. There we go. What's that? Like the chats. Dana, I'll see you later while I'm checking everything out. Great to have you again. Yes, you should say, Adam, you should say good day. We're getting there. That one's much better. All right, I think we got pretty close here. Just to give you guys an idea of what that looks like. Got that view there. Okay. Just kind of straighten those up a little bit. Try to make them as even as possible. Smash that together. Straighten that up. There we go. A little bit of straightening up. And there we go. Got that dude down in there. See what they look like side by side here. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's cool that one off. Get an idea of what we're dealing with here. I think it was hot. What do you think? Get this other piece out here. Eli, you want to come and help out here? Grab that glove. Down low, if you're wise. All right, so this piece goes across like that, and then this piece goes in like that. And around here, we'll taper that, and we'll put a little bit of a swell in there with a taper, so you can hook tongs and tools and all kinds of stuff. Just hook it over there, and then that end, make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, both ends, make sure it doesn't slide, and also make sure that we don't have any slippage and we can hook what we want onto it. So anyway, last little piece to attend to, put those right over there, buddy. And it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, you can also, Daniel, you can also use that for your fire poker because of that end. Reach in there and poke it. I'll tell you what, fellas. That's the end of the night. It's 8:06. I'm not going to get started in on this. We'll shut that down. Take the gloves off. Take the goggles off. Take the apron off. Hi, Monica. Great to have you, buddy. And I know you're a girl, but you're my buddy. Glad to have you on here. Sit that over there. All right. Woo! What a day. As you can tell, It's still warm in here. Want to encourage everybody, as Eli's got up there, like, share, and subscribe. And again, working on getting us at least to 100 subscribers so that we can give away Big Bird. Those of you who hadn't seen him, there he is. That's our 100 subscriber giveaway. And there it is. And we're going to come up with, again, I like the code word, but to earn Big Bird, I think you probably know what the code word is going to be when it comes time for us to get the 100 subscribers. But as you guys know, again, just like with the bell, just like with the channel and any of the videos that I put out, it's not just about blacksmithing. We want to do so much more than just blacksmithing. We want to offer you guys an opportunity, everybody an opportunity to really share with each other and help each other out. And I want to offer that for myself, for you guys. This channel is about being encouraging and positive and lifting each other up. It's a pleasure, it's an honor of mine to come to you guys and be here with you. So it's also an honor for me to offer up an ear, fingers to type, whatever it is that you need. If you have anything that you have a need of and I can help in any way, just to talk or whatever, send me a message through the channel or through Facebook or Instagram or any of those things. Get in touch with me. I'll get you my phone number. I don't care. It's really what I'm here for. A lot of great smiths, a lot of great, much better blacksmiths than I am out there. And so I'm just here just to enjoy the time together and to work in the shop. I really don't want to belabor the point anymore, but one of the things I want to tell you is that we're going to try to be here every Thursday at 6 o'clock. We're going to continue to try to improve things, hopefully. Each time we get together, it's going to be an improvement. It's going to be a better content. I'm going to be a better blacksmith. I'm going to be better for you guys. And again, in a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks, I'll be celebrating my 1 year. I want to celebrate it with you guys. The unfortunate part is I will be, most likely be at our area blacksmith conference, or not blacksmith conference, but machinery show. So what I'm going to hope to do is do a short live video. That'll be the weekend of, I think, the 13th through the 16th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If I'm back here, that's fine. If not, I will probably go live from our blacksmith shop at the machinery show in Georgetown, Ohio. If you guys have an opportunity to come down and enjoy that, the show is still on. You see a lot of great old machinery doing concrete block making, shingle making, a huge sawmill, a rock crusher, the blacksmith shop, all kinds of great antique steam and diesel and gas tractors and all kinds of other stuff. If you got any question on that, give me a call. But anyway, just really wanted to encourage you guys and let you know three things. I love you, God loves you, and God bless you. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.